Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope everything is good. It finally feels weird here. It finally feels strange for me. I just got back from Walmart. So this is week 4 of isolation, and I went to the store once before. Before, you know, we all kind of got like work from home and all that stuff, and then I've been to the store once since, and so this is the 3rd time I've been to the store in the last like I don't know, month and a half or something like that. So and today, for the first time, it felt weird in the store, because I would say that this was the first time when the groceries that I wanted weren't available. Like before we got like the work from home stuff, and I went to the store, there was no bread, there was no toilet paper, like that stuff vanished very quickly. But that's all since come back, and that's not what I'm talking about. Prior to today, if I went to the store, they pretty much had what I wanted, like all of the normal things, the sour creams, the things that I normally buy were available. Today there was a whole lot of like I had to make second choices, and I haven't had to do that yet. So it's finally kind of, you know, I did a video last week talking about the lack of perspective and how this thing really hasn't affected me much. Like driving around my town, it doesn't seem any less busy than it ever did. Going to the store didn't seem any less weird. But today it felt weird. First of all, the Walmart had like this improvised line that you had to get in just to get into the store, because they were keeping the customer count down. They had the aisles marked for like one-way traffic, but they weren't enforcing it in any way. So people weren't necessarily keeping distance, but for the most part, people were considerate if you looked like you didn't want to be walked toward. And there was very few people in there. We had to do some shopping for like home stuff. I needed some light bulbs, I needed medications and all that stuff that's on the, you know, far side of the store, and that area was basically vacant, and they had everything I could want there. But once we got to the grocery section, then there was people, and there was a lot of stuff that I just could not get because it wasn't available, and I had to get like second or sometimes even third choice stuff. For instance, there was no beef, like none. There was some frozen hamburger patties, but there was no steaks, there was no ground beef, there was just no beef. That's it. So I'm gonna make tacos with sausage, and we'll see how sausage tacos work out. So it was a bit strange, but you know, my kids have been coming over more. Keely's been staying with me for the past 2 weekends, so she needs food, and she eats significantly more than me and Em do, because she's, you know, 11, and that's what they do. And so I needed to get stuff. I needed to get food, and I needed to get drinks, and I needed to get some home supplies, and you know, I follow a lot of people on the internet, on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, that are in larger metropolitan areas, and they're talking about like how dare you go out during this time or whatever. Here, like I've said before, there's really no other choice. Like if I want food, I have to go get it. There's no delivery service. There's no I can't walk to the corner store to get necessities. I have to drive to a store to buy things, and for the most part until today, it's felt pretty normal around here. I had to get a lot more food than I would normally get, and I felt a little weird about it because, you know, people are saying just buy what you need. Well, what I need is food for me and Em and my kids when they come over for the next few weeks, because I'm also supposed to be limiting the number of times I go to the store, right? So I'm trying to provide enough food for 2 weeks' time so I don't have to go to the store again anytime soon. And, you know, again, this is the first time it's felt weird. So what I want to hear from you is, have you been shopping lately, and what does the store look like in your area now? We still don't have toilet paper. There might have been some of the like black label, just rolled up printer paper, that really rough stuff. There was only the like Walmart heavy duty brand paper towels, and that was it. So those were missing, but there was plenty of bread and milk and eggs, and all the stuff that kind of vanished early was all stocked. Just the protein, the meats. I probably could have found some frozen burger, but I didn't. It's usually in that same section, so I didn't go back to the freezer section and look. I just said, whatever, I'll make it with sausage. So I'd like to hear what it's like in your area. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends, and wonderful people. I really appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow. The word today is androcentrism. It is a noun meaning an outlook that emphasizes the masculine point of view. Larry, Joan warned, that androcentrism may be all the rage in the locker room, but you better leave it out of our bedroom if you know what's good for you. Androcentrism. ANDROCENTRISM.